Today I'm working on a troubleshoot of the circuit. It's a driver that I'm making with IR2110. Hello, I'm Joshua Thgiru. Last night, probably when I was trying to test before I head home, I reversed these polarities, and it's now 2 hours. I've been trying to look at the solution, the fault where it came from. I've tried to change this IC. I've also tried to change this other one as well. I'm working with these others. I'm not working with this because at the moment I was working on the preliminary switching to ensure that the counter works well. So I've changed these two ICs as I said, and nothing seems to happen. But I've decided to split the circuits into two. The first one is the driver, this one. I see at least if I can get the driver working, and at the same time it's on the decade counting. And when I remove the output of the driver of the signal generator, this because I'm using basically any 555, when I remove this output and I get to the input of the decade counter, which uses IC 402017, that is CD 402017, and I find that it starts oscillating once I ground it. It starts oscillating. Probably not grounding really. It could be I put some sort of signal or maybe some oscillation. I don't know. Bodies are conductors, so you would expect if it senses some signal of a kind, it operates, and that's you see when I put a finger on it, it starts working. I had thought that probably it would mostly require a regulator, which I did put here L7805, but that one didn't solve anything. I tried to even connect to this other one, and so I'm suspecting now, beyond the ICs that I've sorted on both, then I would think the next thing in this signal generator circuit, because it has very simple things, very basic components. If you find that an IC doesn't have a problem, that you replace with another IC and it does the same, and you're sure that other IC, or probably 2 to 3 newer ICs, and it doesn't work, this component, the circuit is unlike this one, whereby in this you find that, well, there is the driver, there's an amplifier, so you always find that there's the driver IC of the whole module, and now there are these other components that help it probably achieve whatever that you want it to achieve. For instance, if this one broke down, based on the outputs that you're experiencing or the problems that you're experiencing, for this one, when I try to to test the signals, at times you find that as though they are alive, and so I'll try to use the frequencies on this, and as you can see, I just put one probe to the ground, and now the other one, at the moment I'm not using an oscilloscope. Probably I'll have to make one using an old CRT tube, CRO, cathode ray oscilloscope, cathode ray tube. So when I try to put the frequency measurement from this to reach 0. Obviously, once you tap this way, you'll expect there will be some noises, which should be first of all be picked by the meter, but that doesn't mean that it's oscillating. So basically, this thing is dead. I'm not thinking that besides the resistor, the fixed resistor of 1K, yeah, it's 1K. Is it 1K? Yeah, it's 1K. Is it 1K? This could be 10K. Besides this resistor of 10K and the variable resistor of 10K, the potentiometer, and now these ceramic capacitors, either of these 3 or 4 could be dead. And so let me check, and then I'll get back to you with the absolute answer that I find. I'm back. I've rectified the problem that was there. And what was the problem? What the problem was that I forgot to put this line, the ground, because and probably the whole circuit was oscillating with a floating ground. I hadn't noticed. And no, it's working. As you can see, it has 64 hertz, and if I change the frequency, you can see I can get to 68, 70, and all the way as I keep moving I can get to, when I'm at midpoint, that goes to 104 hertz. I can keep raising the frequency to 1 kilohertz, that's 1000 hertz, and as you can see, this one stops. They stop oscillating. In the eyes you might say as though they are not switching, but basically it's a decade counter. If you go down the frequency, you just notice that the pulsing gets back because it switches 1 unit at a go. This is the same concept that you use to light an liquid crystal display LCD. You enhance many frequencies. You enhance that many points light at a given time in a different with a varied frequency, so that at least you are able to create a visual component of what you are doing. So as you can see, once we go higher, it seems as though it's never oscillating. So at least it's good. Everything has turned out okay, and I can now proceed with my entire drive. Let me see how it gets, and probably I'll update you in another video. Thank you.